Beachgoers beware. You could run into a baby sea turtle this weekend on the beach. Look at this little guy. This is video of one of them popping out of a nest near 19th Street in Atlantic Beach earlier this week. Oh, he's so precious. The turtle then eventually made its way from the dunes to the ocean. Right now, there are 64 nests that stretch more than 7 miles from Atlantic Beach south to Ponte Vedra Beach that are being monitored by the beach's Sea Patrol. It is a long crawl for them. The patrol needs your help now this morning so that those hatchlings get to the water safely. Joining me is Kevin Brown, who's with Beach's Sea Patrol. Good morning, and you're on the beach.
Yeah, we're down here. It's raining, it's windy, and we're just monitoring the nest.
Well, I don't want to keep you too long since it is raining. Should someone, Kevin, come across one of these hatchlings, what should they never do?
Well, first of all, everybody gets a little nervous when they start making their way to the beach. So, do not pick them up. Don't do anything like that. They need time to anatomically become adjusted to the new environment. They've been in that hole for 60 days. So they need to crawl, they need to make their way, and they will find their way to the beach. If things get out of hand, if they go towards the dune, give Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol a call, and we'll have somebody there in a matter of minutes.
I think the important thing here is that you've said this to us before, is you shouldn't pick them up. I mean, there's this tendency that you want to help them get to where they're going to get there faster, but you shouldn't touch them?
No, you should not. Once again, if they are disoriented, especially in high commercial areas where there's lights, and you see that they are not making their way, give the Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol a call. Don't pick them up. They are working their way towards that water, and their bodies are adjusting to that new environment that they have come out of that hole with. So, their lungs, their legs, everything is getting adjusted to them getting to the ocean.
And so, Kevin, you brought this up about light and heading in the wrong direction. Could you explain then, because most of the sea turtles typically, hatch at night. Could you explain the importance of keeping lights off along the ocean and why the light from homes or even hotels can be detrimental to them?
Absolutely. Being with our motto, clean, dark, and flat, the dark part of that is, once nightfall hits, we need all porch lights, all lights from the hotels off, because they disorient the hatchlings. It kind of gives them an anxiety. So we want everything as dark as possible, flat as possible, so these hatchlings can work their way into the ocean and make their way out.
Yeah, they're following the light of the moon. And so if there's a light on in the opposite direction, they'll end up going in the opposite direction and end up dying in the dunes. That said, are there some things then that beachgoers can do, mistakes that they make that they don't even realize, that hamper this long kind of waddle to the ocean?
Well, one of the big things is clean, dark, and flat. So, we want to keep the beach clean. Obviously, we just talked about lights and keeping it very dark and flat. Leave the beach the way you found it. Those things right there, these animals will find their way as long as we don't cause them any hazards along the way. So fill in your holes, keep it dark. Let's keep the trash off the beach. And that is what we can do as a culture and as a community.
And I wanted to just remind everyone, should they come across any hatchlings, what is the number they should call?
Yeah, we are Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol. If you go to our website, we will be there immediately. Now, I want to bring up a part now. We're kind of in a system, too, where we start to get these storms coming up through the Atlantic. So we will be in a washback situation where these guys that have gone out will get washed back in, and you immediately need to call Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol. The number's on it looks 613-6081, and we will have a representative down there as quick as possible.
Kevin, thank you for the work that you do. This is a volunteer, kind of thing that you do. We appreciate it. I know you got up early this morning, sent me a picture of the sunrise, and I really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing this to everybody's attention. We appreciate that.